All right, everybody, welcome back. Now that we have touched on the My People page overall, let's actually click into a specific person and walk through all the pieces of just their details and everything all around. So this is a person's detail page. This is where you can go to input certain information about them, typically related to just keeping in touch with them, right? So you have their first, last name, their email address, their birthday, if you wanted to be able to send birthday messages or be reminded of that. This is where you choose their state or what that person is, right? So if they're a connection, you'll want to click connection. Now, when you do that, there's going to be a dialog that pops up here asking you, oh, are you sure you want to change this? Also, you can tell Hound to create automatic tasks that correspond to that type. So we're going to touch on this in a little bit in the automations feature, but this will allow you to tell Hound, okay, do I want the automations to fire for this change or do I not? And if you don't, then just leave this alone and click update new tasks. So now you can see that Drew is a connection. Same thing goes for client and coach. I will say that for a coach, you do need to have an email address in for the person. That's a requirement. But yeah, you can add a phone number, their social media profile, their address, etc. The next tab here you'll notice is all notes. This is where you can write notes about your people. So this is typically after you have a phone call or some sort of communication with them, you write something that you don't want to forget about that person. All notes are ordered. I'm just going to show a quick demo here. This is a note. You'll notice that in this dialog, there's also a checkbox that asks you if you'd like to create a task along with this note. That's just to help you save time. If you do want to create a task and you don't want to forget, you can see that if you check that, it asks you to create a task with a task name and a due date. And then the description of the note also serves as the description of the task. But we won't do that right now. We'll just go ahead and add a note. We're going to create a note. And you can see that the most recent notes are at the top. So this is in descending order chronologically. The newest notes are at the top. The next tab is the tasks tab. So this is where you can create tasks for your people. You are not able to add a task group from this page. We may add that just depending on feedback from the user. But from this page, you can go ahead and create a task. Take out the trash. This is for me. Do not forget again, else you will be banished. And we'll say, hey, I need that task due on the 30th. I'm going to create that. Boom, you have this right here. Now, if you want to create, or I guess complete tasks, let's just say you may have a lot of them and you're just focusing on that one person. You can check the tasks off to the left and you can mark them as complete. When you do that, it's going to move them out of here because right now you're looking at the incomplete view. So there are no incomplete tasks. If you click complete, you'll see them there with a little icon that shows that they've been completed. So you can see all, and this will show you both completed tasks and non-completed tasks. You can also search tasks depending on a keyword. So if I search trash, you'll notice that trash is what remains because that's what it was, and you can see oldest and newest you can sort based on the created date. So that's the tasks tab. And then plan, so the plan tab. This is where you can put someone on a health plan. So right now we only support health plans modeled after the Optavia plans and kind of that tailored approach. However, different types of plans and metrics for success and measurement will be coming soon. Stay tuned for those. But for now, a person must be a client in order to take advantage of a plan. So we're going to make Drew a client, and then all of a sudden, we can put him on a plan now. Drew already had a plan, so I changed him from a client back to a connection. When I changed him back to a client, his plan information showed up here. So you can see here, you're able to set the plan type, start date, height, etc. You can track their current starting weight, starting BMI versus current BMI, their target weight, etc. And you can toggle through different graph if you have multiple check-ins. So let's just say that he was 150 today, or 350 rather. I'll do another check-in, let's say for yesterday, just to show you what this looks like. He was 285, 289, whatever. You can see that when he started, he was 289, and then he was 350, and then he was 119. Pretty crazy, but you can see that this graph now populates with some data. So yeah, please enjoy exploring these tabs. We hope that this is useful and that you're able to keep track of your people in this way. Thank you.